Right back at it, man. Your favorite Cuzzin Dre on 106 KMEL. You see what we got going on, man. I always say we got a special guest in the building, but this time I really mean it. We got a special guest in the building, Bay Area. Please welcome to the show. She already got on my head. I called her the princess. She said, ain't no princess going on, nothing. Welcome to the show, the queen of the Bay.
Hello?
It's Kamaiyah.
What that shit doing?
What's happening? How you doing?
I'm hung the over.
Hung over from what? What you was doing?
I was shooting a video yesterday, but you know how that go. Video shoots turn into parties.
For sure. Well, it's a video off the new project. First of all, congratulations. We definitely gonna talk about it. First Lady of the Mob album out now. But was it a song off of that project?
Nah, it's actually another one.
Which was the Fired Up album?
Nah, some whole other shit.
I mean, the girl just working.
Yeah.
Why you drop so much music lately? I think you dropped 2 albums like in the last few months. Am I right?
It was like 2-3 weeks back to back.
Back to back, right?
Yeah. I just feel like the industry, like everybody attention span these days is really slow. So I feel like if you don't stay in their face, then they forget about you. So I talk to Currency a lot. Just be like, you like one of the last players left, but you ain't dropping religiously how you supposed to. He like just dropping it and make sense later. Like, and I feel like that's a lot of shit that artists go through, especially when you go from a major to indie. You just be trying to adjust and figure it out. But I feel like the people who knew about you, it's so many people who don't know about you, and you be trying to cater to them old people, forgetting like it's a whole world of people that still ain't even discovered you. So try to touch them as much as you touching the old ones.
What's it like you say, for your adjustment from a major to indie? Do you prefer to stay indie, or would you, because you seem size, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm an artist that need like major pushing, because it's like a Missy or, you know, Doechii or something. Like, everybody ain't gonna understand it today, ain't got no choice but to get down and lay down, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when it come to that creative side, that's where I'm at with it. But musically, I drop so rapid, it's like a Future. So it's like, damn, you dropping all this catchy shit this fast without that back end. A lot of shit go overlooked, but it's like the slap. No, I could really do that.
For sure.
But I feel like it's just that I don't got that back end. And even when I had the back end, it was hard because my CEO didn't really let me drop how I was supposed to drop. So I had all that momentum, but nobody's a workout. Now I'm playing catch up like 7-8 years later to show the world like, oh no, I've been on this. So where we at right now? Are we in talks with labels? Or are we just working until somebody got the right numbers? Or as I was pulling in here, an A&R from a major label literally texted me.
Oh, see,
a big one too. Just like, hey, what's up? But I feel like that's because the same shit you saying, you probably like, oh shit, this dropping. What you on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They paying attention. Like, oh, she dropping. Let me try to get this bag real quick or something. What you got going on over there? Come on, nothing.
And sometimes they just want to hear it. They want you to come in and play so they can see like, all right, is it even worth investing into? And it always is, but it's just like, what number are you going to invest into me that I feel like is profitable? Right.
For sure. Okay, business lady, you hear what's going on, Bay Area? I got a question, and I've been wanting to ask you this question for a minute.
Okay.
How does it feel to be rich?
I don't fucking know. You hear what I'm talking about right now? We talking about numbers and crunching budgets. I'm trying to fucking find out.
But that song was one of them ones you had to have made something. You doing shows.
I'm going to tell you the truth, right? And this is, I think I only told one interviewer this.
Okay.
Like, on Our Generation Music. During the pandemic, I made like $750 in 3 months. I'll fuck it up because it went viral, right? But I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You make so much money so fast, I'm just blowing through the money. And then I realized that's that part of being indie. You got to invest that money. Because I'm like, damn, if I would have spent at least just like $150 or $250 back into that on radio or whatever, the record is platinum. It would have been double, triple, whatever. If I, you know, the shit ain't never been on the radio. But I'm like, and went this far without the radio, but I wasn't on at that time. I'm like, I'm about to go get a chain. I'm about to go get a ring. I'm about to get this car. I'm about to get that. So now I learned, like, all right, when you got a record like that, pump it and then pump another one at the same time, and then the money just gonna triple. Like,
gonna start coming. Do you prefer to get like streaming, or do you prefer like show money? Like what?
Like, all of it,
huh?
I mean, I'm gonna make money on my sleep regardless because I own my music, right?
Right.
But I feel like the bulk of your money really come from when you doing them shows.
For sure.
If you getting them big shows and merch back to back, like that is where the money gonna really come in at. And I want to divert a little bit eventually and start acting, doing all that shit, you feel me? Because I feel like I'd be good at it.
Yeah, for sure.
I just haven't touched the market yet.
What kind of roles do you see yourself playing? Like,
I want to be more serious. Like, I don't know. I feel like who the best person I can... You know how you look at like LL or Tupac and they got into the acting and it was like... Ice-T ain't a good example because that nigga the same nigga on everything. You feel me?
Ice Cube good.
He good too.
Ice Cube good. He played good roles. Like
Latifah, like it's like certain people they get into it and it's like you forgot they was even a rapper.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Will Smith, that's the best example.
Perfect. Will Smith is perfect. He is the example of rapper to actor. You kind of.
Gen Z probably don't even know he a rapper.
Exactly. You know him more as being an actor, but he got bars. Will Smith came from rapping and stuff for sure.
Exactly.
I want to ask you something like with the success of like Kendrick Lamar's GNX album and stuff like that.
Sorry, y'all, my phone. Ding ding. Hot girl hotline.
It's probably that A&R trying to tap in.
You stupid.
I got a question for you. With the success of Kendrick Lamar's GNX album and stuff like that, a lot of people I be seeing online say like the Bay Area missed the wave. He opened up the doors for everybody, bruh, but we just missed the wave. What you think about that? Do you agree, or what's your thoughts on that?
It's both. I feel like artistically and creatively, there's not a lot of people who could follow up a GNX. I think I'm one of them. And honestly, I'm just telling you, I got an album that's sitting right now based on that. It's the Bay Area response to that.
Oh, because I feel like we didn't.
Because a lot of feel like he stole the culture, but I feel like he glorified it, and nobody else rolled with it.
Yeah, I mean, he showed love. He had the Turf Fiends in the video dancing, and you know what I mean.
The production, everything about it was very Bay oriented, but I just feel like a lot of Bay Area people be having a chip on their shoulder, like niggas don't fuck with us.
Wrong here. Oh,
yeah, but it's like y'all niggas don't make the music.
Talk about
y'all not making the music. I'm one of the only ones who really like and say and stand on it that I'm making the music the world want to hear. Like right now, the soil ain't really based on what really want to hear. It's only like one I could say is like staying oriented in the game. That's Lyric. That single-handedly carrying the torch of what Bay Area music is supposed to be a representation of. Everybody else is like, we didn't took a piece of Chicago, a piece of Atlanta, a piece of Texas, a piece of, and trying to make that our origin. It's like, we don't even rap like that. Y'all all sounding like y'all from Detroit. Yeah. It's just, it's a very interesting place right now that the Bay Area music is in.
What's your thoughts on that? I seen, shout out my brother from Lost Rockers. He said, can we stop stealing everybody lingo? Can we stop saying on the dead homies?
It's supposed to be on mama.
And, mama Grandcitas or something like, bro. We losing our.
That he just parked in the back.
Tell him he's fired. Tell him he is fired. Like, so what we talk about the lingo and everything. Do you feel like the Bay Area lost our identity? That we swagger jack.
I feel like the internet
else?
made every region lose its identity because. Everybody's trying to be like what they see as popular and emulated. So it's becoming a thing where a lot of cultures don't have culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like back in the days, you only saw something if you went there. Now you could just pick up your phone and become whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like it was like word of mouth. Like Nelly, right? Be like, you got to hear this. He talking about I'm going down, but we be like, hell no.
Right.
Then you see it on TV and then you go see it live. You be like, oh, this is really that. Yeah. Now all you got to do is pick up your phone and be like, I'm going to be just like this. I'm going to dye my hair just like that. I'm going to get it changed just like this, but it's going to say, So it's very interesting. Like, nobody want to be original.
That's true, man. Let's talk about this project, man. First Lady of the Mob, literally just released. Yeah. Where did you get the title from? What made you call yourself, or did you call yourself First Lady of the Mob, or did somebody else? You know, growing up in the ghetto, somebody gave you your nickname.
Cardo got wings, right? So Cardo been on me for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And he like, man, you just this, you that. You know, he is. He like, he just be on this book. But he like, you supposed to be the first lady of the mob town. He like, I get it. You make a lot of money making the party music, but you is a derivative of the mob. So when I start working with DJ Idea, you know, that's his sound. And I'm like, it wasn't no better fit title than First Lady of the Mob, which is First Lady of the Mob sound for the album. Because that's what that is. That's mob music.
Yeah, straight up. Did you mention the producers or who produced the whole project?
DJ
Are there
multiple?
It's just all one person. Okay, gotcha. Straight up. How many tracks on there? What's your favorite song? What the fans? What's the response so far?
It's 7 songs, and my favorite one is Scared of Failure because I feel like that's the most vulnerable and realistic record.
Okay, look, because that was the last one on the album, right? Yeah, that's the last song. Because I was gonna ask you about that for sure. I want to know, why are you scared of failure? Why that title? What you? Because in our eyes in the Bay, you the queen of the Bay. We. Ain't what failure?
I'm saying it. I'm like, my only fear is being broke. That's something I don't want. I'm telling you, I don't want to go back to where I came from. Like, I feel like I always tell people that I'm an artist where the name and everything is this, but the career don't match it. So I feel like I'm still like underground, but the world see me like differently sometimes. So I feel like that's why I get complacent at when I be like, damn, I don't want to fail. Like, I just got to keep going because I'm not at the bottom. I'm in the middle. And the middle is the worst to me. You ever see a middle class struggling? Because your number one fear is you don't want to go broke.
I ain't going back broke no more.
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
never going broke no more.
But when you broke, you always desire to be rich.
Get some
But
more
once
money.
you get
That's
to the
real.
middle, it's like the worst because you only got one option for real,
Yeah.
which is to go up. Because the other option is
going down.
Exactly.
Been there
So it's
before.
like I feel like that's the worst position to be in. Because once you're rich, 9 times out of 10, you can stay there unless you're just a dumbass.
Right.
But
I like you. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you a real one, Kamaiyah. I feel like a lot of artists, especially rappers, male or female, they not as vulnerable. And I feel like for you to open up like that and, tell your truths, it's solid for me. I mean, everybody always talk about how rich and I'm balling this rapping is I'm getting it. You came in here right in like,
broke,
bruh.
got it back. Went broke, got it back hella times. I'm gonna tell you that. Because you live and you learn. I was 23 making all that money, not paying taxes, all type of shit. Like, you live and you fucking learn. Just settled with me for 30 mans. I owed the IRS $400,000. That's me being transparent. Like,
wait, for the last 8 years or?
And then, listen, I had 1 year, which was like 2016, 2017. They tore my ass up, and I had a bad business manager. He found my shit, didn't write nothing off. So for all them years, I accrued penalties, fees, never filed taxes till 2020. So it was like I was fighting, get off me, get off me.
Can you talk about the importance of having a good manager? You know what I mean?
It's differences. It's a manager, which is the who help you say book, and it's a business manager, which is stay on top of your money.
Right.
You got to have a great CFO in this because there's so many things that can get overlooked, but it's also a lot of things that can get deducted. Because our whole lifestyle, like everything I got on technically is a write-off. This is entertainment costume. Me coming here, makeup, all that shit is an expense for me to look good because I'm an artist. So it's like you got to have the right people who understand that.
Yeah.
Because this shit is very expensive and them taxes ain't no joke.
Did they come through trying to seize stuff? So you can't even
Nah, they didn't
put
do
that
that
in
to
your
me.
name or okay, all right.
They didn't do that to me. They'll never do that because I actually paying on it.
Okay.
Once I got hip to it, I started paying on it.
Gotcha.
Then I had a great tax lady. She got on. Shout out to Miss Brenda. Brenda got on it. She let them understand. Because at first they was like, why the fuck is she writing off so much shit?
Yeah.
So I had one lady, and the lady she's like, I don't understand this. I don't like this. And she ended up leaving. And then we got this guy. I don't know who his name is, but he a blessing.
Right.
He like, well, just tell her to start paying on it. So I paid off every year except for that year, but I've been paying on it. So he was like, all right, we will settle with her for $30,000. I'm like, hell yeah.
Today. What's your
Say
information, right?
Yeah.
200,000, you would take 30, right? Please.
Yeah, that shit real. Like, and I feel like a lot of people won't be transparent about that, but it's very, very relevant to hip hop specifically because we all come from the ghetto more than anybody else in any type of origin of music. So it's like we get the money, and the first thing we want to do is go take care of everybody we know never had and go get all the shit we never had. So that leaves you in a deficit because you ain't understanding like a lot of this money you supposed to sit on because you gonna have to pay back on them taxes.
Right, for sure. That's what's up, Kamaiyah. Are you dating right now? You on the scene? You or what you doing? Kamaiyah single? Kamaiyah got somebody?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm on my for the love of Yaya right now.
I
was committed for like all my 20s, teenage years, trying to be serious. Now I'm like, f that shit. Everybody on bullshit anyways. Just have fun. And if I just so happen to end up in a great situation, I'm not gonna block God's blessing. But till then, we ball. I'm just outside.
What's a red flag for Kamaiyah?
I hate liars. Because I feel like it's so easy to keep it real. Like I could tell a female, hey, I'm dating you, I'm dating him, this is what I'm on.
Yeah.
Either you gonna accept it or you not.
Yeah, straight up.
And I feel like that's the realest I feel like that's more player anyways. Because if you still want to stay, then I mean that got something that you want.
I always tell people, man, if you can keep it real with her or him or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and they respect what you're saying, I think that's player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a song on the radio with The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi, I'd rather lie than lose you. Not me. I'd rather just keep it a buck with you and
say you're gonna go regardless.
If you're gonna go, you're gonna go
regardless.
And
my number one thing too is I never want somebody else to be able to tell my partner something else that I could have just told them.
I could have just told you and
we'd
have been good.
I feel like I don't want you to be embarrassed. And I feel like the realest thing I could do is be honest with you to prevent that embarrassment. But so many people be so afraid of losing somebody that don't care about like people's self-esteem and shit. Because I feel like that's karmatic. I'm creating bad karma for myself by not keeping it real and up your self-esteem and all that other shit. Because you could be trying to align with a better person after me, but because of all my up shit, you don't even see yourself worthy of it. So I don't believe in that. I'm not out here people's lives and self-esteems and all that shit. I'm keeping it being with you. If you want to thug it with it, hey. If not, there's other options.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. If you choose to stay, I got you. Straight up, man. Kamaiyah in the building, Bay Area. Make sure y'all go check out that new album, First Lady of the Mob. I gotta ask you, man, the hottest topic in the industry right now is this Diddy topic.
Yeah.
Of course, he just got found guilty on 2 of the 5 charges. For you as a woman, as an artist, how do you feel? Do you feel like that they got it right? Free Diddy, or is it like, it's unfortunate? Respectfully.
I feel like I'm in the middle with it because I feel like that man got kids, family, etc. But I also feel like them women and them other men is people, children. So it's like
we all guys.
Yeah,
children.
I'm saying. So there's so many things with that, and I feel like people be having like, all right, I'm gonna just be real, right?
Yeah.
Love Puff, no Puff. Puff was the first person to ever hear Good Night in the Ghetto. A lot of people don't know that. That nigga was in the room. YG like, I just signed this artist. Yeah. This her music. He heard all that shit, stood up, clapped. I was like, all right, you might about to make it because this is a tough motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew, like, all right, crack. Long story short, I got love for that. But at the end of the day, I know, and we all see it, he got a God-like complex. So I feel like if the world don't hold him accountable, he gonna always feel like he untouchable. So that's where it get tricky at.
Yeah. I definitely feel like, as black people, we say he beat the feds, even though he didn't beat them. He got found guilty on 2, but he beat the feds as far as we're concerned. But I agree with that. I feel like he's been humbled more than anything.
They scared the fuck out of him.
Yeah, they scared.
And I agree with that, because sometimes, like, even me, I done did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like me leaving guns in my purses and going through the airport, and you feel me? And I'm like, nah, you needed to get that smack in the back of your head so you can realize, like, tighten
caught,
up.
though, right?
Hell yeah, I went to jail. I was on TMZ and hella shit.
Real? When was this? I didn't remember that.
Hell yeah, this one that long ago. I done got caught with 2 guns.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where the crew at? Where the people like, hey,
nah, that's just me moving too fast. But
Gotcha.
I'm saying all that to say, like, if you're not held accountable for your actions, you ain't gonna know how to correct them.
Straight up.
So I feel like this situation has showed that, like, that quick, you could lose it all.
Facts.
And I feel like anybody need that. Puff, I don't fuck who it is, 50. Anybody at that level is like, you been playing in the game so long and you getting a smack on the wrist, it's like, feel like you can't be held accountable for your actions. But it's like, at some point, even if it's not God, somebody gonna hold you accountable.
Facts. I want to talk about your, and I'm going to let you go. I know you're a busy woman. I was on your Instagram. You got new tattoos, Miss Yaya.
Oh, yeah.
What's the meaning of it? I seen it was a TLC tattoo.
Yeah.
All right. What do they mean to you? What are your, like, musical idols? Who are your musical idols?
TLC,
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
TLC played a big part in my childhood. Then I found out T-Boz was my cousin. So it just made me, that shit made me just like, oh, shit, this shit is so up. So I started loving the group even more.
We needed that feature.
Why everybody say that?
We bro, you are, come on. You cousins with a legend.
Yeah.
T-Boz your cousin, like mama or daddy side?
My daddy side is my real cousin.
Wow. And she know, like,
y'all? Nah, there ain't no fake. No, that's my cousin. It's like play cousin. Like, no, we really like blood related.
Damn, yeah, we need that. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, so tell me about, like, how they played, into your career in making up who Kamaiyah is.
That just stay players to me when I was a kid. Like, even like Creep, all that shit, that's some players.
So I Creep.
You remember all the shit they was on? I like the color palettes, how fly they was. And then I just felt like Left Eye was a mother. But it was like, to me, as a woman, with Tupac is to man, Left Eye is a woman. She like a female Tupac if you really like study her for real. So I feel like I just love the fuck out of them for that reason. You know what I'm saying? I just always stuck in that lane. Because of Missy, TLC, and Aaliyah, it was like the same person but in different derivatives. If you really think about it, Missy was like the standalone version of that, and Aaliyah was like the R&B by herself, and you had the group. But they all had the same style and type of vibe. So it's like, that was my trifecta, and Tupac was my daddy in my mind. Shit. So it was like, that's what made Kamaiyah.
Yeah, straight up, man. I appreciate you stopping by, chopping it up with your cousin Dre. I could talk to you forever, but I know you got stuff to do. I ain't got nothing.
I'm about to go to first station.
Man, well, bring your cousin one of them crabs back, man.
Yeah,
I'll be here till 11 o'clock,
That is good.
Straight up, man. Kamaiyah in the building. Make sure y'all go check out the album First Lady of the Mob. You understand me? Because she is
mobbing.
The queen of the Bay, man, until she dies. Straight up, I appreciate you, love. I'm supporting you.
Thank you.
You understand me?
Thank you for having me, because I ain't been to this so long.
Yeah.
I thought KMEL forgot about it.
Not never. We love you up here. I ain't gonna lie. When I told everybody you was coming, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, for sure. So we supporting you for sure. So anything you need, tap in with your cousin.
Hell yeah.
And it's love, all right? Your favorite cousin Dre on KMEL. We out the door. Peace.